Gerber. Gerber. So this is the Kukri. The Kukri is a machete. It's a funky looking one. So the design of this is so that you can use this. Wow, is that ever sharp now? I use this in the other gear review to do the speedy sharp on it, and it's definitely sharp. This area here of the blade, this small area here, is used to whittle. You know, put a point on a stick, use it like a small knife. That's what it's for. This part has the weight behind it. This is your axe, or hatchet, whatever you want to call it. And this, the ad makes the point sound important, like the description of this. If you go to like Cabela's website or something and look this up, it makes the point seem like it's got a purpose, but it doesn't. It's just a point. I mean, if you needed to stab something, sure. If you needed to, you know, use the tip to, I don't know. I don't even know what you do. I don't know. No idea. Doesn't matter. I've never used I've never used all three sections that they classify on this blade for their individual purpose. I use this to hack limbs off. I abuse this thing, and that's why I bought it. I wanted it to be able to take it into the bush and beat the crap out of it and have it do its job. Delimbing, cutting down small trees, that's it. This is a machete. You know, just like you see in the movies where the guy's hacking away in the jungle. Well, that's why I wanted this. I wanted this to do all my bush work. You can split small wood with this too. Works good for that. Use another log, obviously, on the go down. But we're going to actually play with this tonight. So the Fenix HP12 headlamp that I reviewed earlier tonight, maybe a couple weeks ago for you guys, but I'm going to use that headlight. Did my fire go out? No. And we're going to go cut down an oak tree. Now, this oak tree is just in my way. It's about, I don't know, that big. It's a good size. It's not large, but it's not small. So we're going to actually use this. Now, pros and cons. The pro on this is that it feels great. It feels like you have full control over every section of this blade. You can hack and slash and swing away and know where the blade is, not worry about cutting your face or cutting your ear. When I first got it and the first time I used it, I was very nervous about swinging behind my head because just how I haven't used it before, and it seemed so top heavy that I was afraid I was going to accidentally slice my ear off or cut the back of my head with what I was doing. Once you use this for like 2 minutes, it's like riding a bike. It just fits. It fits right, and it started to work. It does have this safety strap on the back, so you stick your wrist through. That way, if you do accidentally let it go, hopefully your wrist is going to stop it. But great for hacking, slashing, cutting things, delimbing, great for splitting wood, great for cutting small trees down. In fact, really good for cutting small trees down. I prefer this over my axe now, just because of the control I have. This edge of this blade, I don't know what it just seems to just bite, and it goes right in, like inches into a tree. There is a problem, however, with this right from factory. This edge that they have on it is way too aggressive. So when you do swing and hit limbs, you have to be mean to this blade. You have to treat it like a machete. You can't baby it. You need to swing. You need to really just hack and give her. If you don't, you're going to bend the crap out of your blade. A lot of people, if you look at the reviews on this on Cabela's website, a lot of people, that's their one complaint, is that this edge is too aggressive. So it gets really thin, probably about So you see the black line? Go in about a quarter of the way, and it's thin. After that, it's thin. Like this can fold over very easy. It's just very easy if you hit a branch the wrong way. If I was to take it and just tap it on the edge of the table like that, I would bend it. Guaranteed. And I have bent it. I bent it once when I first used it, and I didn't know you had to be rough with it. See if I can get... you see? See the shining light on the edge of the blade there? See? There's a little bit of bend there. That was for me delimbing, and I wasn't being rough enough. So, the edge is very thin, but you can cut that down. The more you sharpen it, the less edge you're going to have. So if you want to do that right away, do it. If not, if you want to just keep this edge on until you either fold it over or damage it and then grind it down to a less aggressive edge, that's your call. But what I found made the biggest difference is treat it like garbage. Treat it like crap. Treat it like a machete. Be rough with it. Just swing and hack. And my blade stopped bending after I started treating it like a machete. So we're going to go use this tonight. We're going to take the headlamp. We're going to go cut down an oak tree. Okay, so I'm just going to get suited up and then we're going to head out. Okay, so I have the Kukri and a beer. So we are ready. Oh, look, I found a use for the point of this blade. Open the door. Hey, bud. What you doing? Where's your eyes? There they are. Hey, bud. Come on. Let's go. Down front. Come on. Oh, doggo boy. Alright, so I'm going to the front here. And you see, all we have here are oak. Big, ugly oak. And this leaning tree right there is the one I'm getting rid of. So, I'm going to have to put this down. Okay. Now, I'm going to be there. Yeah, it's cold out here now. Or cooler. That's probably going to be a decent angle. So you can see how big the tree is. It's not huge. But it is exactly the width of my hands together. So it's that big. I don't know if you could see that. It's that big. There. Come here. Good boy. All right. So I'm going to go put my dog inside just because he's black and it's black out here. So when I come back, we'll cut up a tree. Okay, so I've still got my buddy with me. I put him on his rope instead of putting him inside. So I know that he can't get to me. Okay, is that the... There. Alright, let's give this a shot. Yep, gotta be rough with it. So again, this is oak, pretty hard wood. So I'll show you that. See if I can get this in there. Okay, first swing. It was pretty hard. Well, it wasn't the hardest I could have done. But you see how much of that's sticking in there? See that? That's a good inch. A good inch at the deepest spot, and this is oak. Like this is a thick tree. And this light's too bright. This limb here I hacked off. There, that's better. Nice, clean cut. Just one swing. So, okay, we're gonna hack away at this thing. See how long it takes. Wow, that ice is making a lot of noise. She's frozen. More than halfway done. Oh yeah, I can probably push it. Show you where we're at. So, that's what we've got so far. See, there's not much left holding it on. Looks like a beaver chewed it though. So I could push it over right now, but I'm going to keep cutting. Good boy. Oh, it's going. It's going. I think this actually looks pretty cool on the top, chiseled away like that. I'm just gonna shave it down so there's no strand, so it all looks like chop. Super cool. Now, don't know if you can see this or not. I'll show you again inside, but there isn't a single deformation on that blade except for this one that I had already done last year. So be rough with it and it'll cooperate. Okay, so that's the Kukri. Definitely worth it. I would not want to split that tree with this. You'd have a blister by the time you're done one log. But getting stuff out of your way, cutting an annoying tree down, you know, this thing does pretty good. Okay guys, it's beer time. Okay guys, well, that's it for me for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're a big bushman, you don't have a Kukri, go buy one. They're worth it. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next time.